Money is just the result of how you're plugging into the world, your lack thereof or your abundance thereof. And it's not about a job. It's not about a trust fund. It's about how you're choosing to align with your authentic self and how much are you doing that? Because the more you do it, the more abundance shows up in your world.
Isn't that funny how that happens?
Right. It's like the opposite of what people think.
Right. Right. It's amazing. And thank you so much for explaining that, because I have to say that I'm a relative novice as it relates to the spiritual scene. You know what I mean? I think it was back during the pandemic that I had a life change and decided, okay, here we go. I'm all in. I'm going.
Right.
Because what I got going on right now isn't working and I got to fix it.
Right.
So speaking of something happening like the pandemic, you hear quite often that someone who has their gifts turn on or whatever, however you want to frame it out, you hear it quite frequently that somebody's had like died and been resuscitated, or called it NDE, near death experience.
I had one of those.
I was just going to ask you. Damn it! You're too good. No. Spoiler alert. Go ahead. I was just going to ask you, was there something like that happened to you?
Yeah, I mean, I was on my path, but it was when my, so 2008 was when my first book came out. My first child was born in 2009. So when I had baby number 4 in 2014, so almost 6 years later, I was rushed off to the OR in the birthing process. And it was like I was Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. I was above my body looking at everything and I could see everything. And there was this bright light on the other side. And then my doctor started yelling my name and trying to, and all of a sudden I went whoop, right back into my body. It was the craziest thing.
Oh my God.
And I could not plug into the world the same way that I did, which that experience instantly forces you to align more with your soul. And that's why I, 2 years later wound up divorced and shifted a lot of things in my company because there were just things that weren't in alignment with self. And there were people that were not going to continue the journey with me because I had changed my frequency in that experience.